Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is my first experience with Flight Sim 2024. My last video was all about getting ready to play Flight Sim 2024 by installing the right NVIDIA driver, and that was an adventure. I don't expect this to be any less of one. I have to connect to the Xbox network. Okay, I find that really annoying. I'm not interested in the Xbox network. All I want to do is play Flight Simulator. But now this means in order to play Flight Simulator, I have to connect it to the internet, which I would have had to do anyway, but that's another story, and to Xbox, which I have very little use for. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, I'll just pause this while I sign in. Okay, so here we are at the sign in for Xbox. I really hate this. Now let's see if I remembered my password correctly. Oh, and my mouse isn't working. There's glitch number one with the Sobo's latest wrong turn. Because I really think from what I've seen, they've dropped the ball on this. Oh. Are you kidding me? If I don't accept that, I can't play? I'll tell you what, I am... well, I'd be furious if I was a little bit less angry. I'm not really angry, I'm just, disappointed with this. This is pitiful. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, now we're at the sign-in for Xbox, and I don't like this at all, but I'm going to sign in anyway. I mean, I think I had to for Flight Sim 2020, but this is just going in the wrong direction for PC gaming as far as I'm concerned. This is about generating money for Xbox and Microsoft, and nothing at all to do with producing a superior simulation. I guess I have to accept that. Not happy about it, though. It just strikes me as... I feel like we're being held to ransom in a way, as long as you have to connect to Xbox to play this game, it means you've got to be on the internet to play it. What if your internet goes south? Or what if you don't have a very good internet connection? I can't trust them to get internet connections and internet speed right, because they can't even get the bloody mouse working. So, Asobo, so far I am unimpressed with you. Now it's going to take a hell of a long time to load, because everything has to come from the cloud. Well, I'm going to pause this for a while I grow a beard, brush my teeth, and get a couple years older. Okay, so about 20 minutes later, after watching the same 40-second or 1-minute clip of various things that are apparently possible in Flight Sim 2024, including somebody that looks suspiciously like a drug dealer getting onto a single-engine private jet, yeah. That's 20 minutes of my life, maybe a half hour that I'll never get back. But I'm not bitter. There's a reason I don't like Microsoft, folks, and Xbox is one of them. Let's see what we got. The Xbox network has no reason to exist as far as I'm concerned for PC gamers. Flight training, landing challenges, discovery flights, custom content. Is there not a way just to pick a spot and fly? Free flight? Yeah, there we are. Let's try that. And I don't really care where we fly from. So let's try and pick a fairly busy airport, if they've got one. Kingston, these are all Canadian airports. Not all, but I mean. Let's see. Well, let's try New York. That's a stress buster. If my 3090 and IBM or Intel 9900 can handle JFK, then Asobo has done a good job. If it can't, then, well, they might still have done a good job, but I need to buy a better system. Crazy. Why did it not? Okay. Unknown. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to... Let's try again. No, okay. They've changed the interface just enough to screw me up, and you know, I don't think that's entirely their fault. A good part of the problem is that I'm just not that smart. Am I there now? Can I close this? I think I am. Okay. Well, let's take 19. It doesn't really matter what runway we take. I'm not going to pick an arrival. I'll pick arrival. What the hell is going on here? Pardon my language. Let's just set as departure and start flight. Like I say, they just changed the interface a little bit, and I really can't complain about that because, well, that's life, right? I mean, things evolve. What I'm not terribly happy about is, I'm just going to minimize this for a second, if I can. Won't let me minimize. Maybe because it's still loading. I want to make sure that I have the headset, the VR headset, turned on as my headset of audio as well as video. Okay. Oh, well, we're in Steam now. That's not where we want to be. Let's go back one. All right, start flight. Where am I? Am I not at New York anymore? What has happened here? Now, this may be my fault because, you know, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But it seems to me that something unusual is happening here. And in the background, I see, even in non-VR mode, even when I'm not actually playing, I'm just loading crap. I've got 73 frames per second only. That seems a little bit low and under-optimized. I do not expect this sim to have very good performance. I really don't. I think I'm going to have to set the performance or the detail levels and complexity down so low that I'd rather play. I'm betting I'll rather play Flight Sim 2020, but I hope to be pleasantly surprised. That's what I hope. I also hope I win a lottery. Ready to fly. Okay. Apparently we're already in the air.
Approach Cessna Alpha Sierra.
All right, let's see if we can get into VR.
Skyhawk, 5 miles southeast of Kennedy.
No headset detected. Okay, I gotta
Request
turn
flight
headset on.
following.
Let's try again. Okay.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf. Sierra New York approach.
Headset's on. Is it working though?
0777.
Pimax client. I can't see the Pimax client.
0777 Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, it doesn't show me the Pimax client. Why is that?
4 miles southeast of Kennedy 1000.
I can't get to the base screen.
9 or 2.
Let's see if it works now.
Roger Cessna, X-ray Golf Sierra.
No headset detected. Well, okay. This is this is not a positive experience so far. There must be a way to get out of this without shutting the game off. I pause it. So we're stopped dead in the air, but the other traffic's still moving. Interesting. Okay, error. Well, let's get out of this. Let's see if I can get to another screen. Is that possible? No headset detected. I bloody know that. You know, I miss the days when these things came with an actual printed manual. So when you're setting it up, you're not just following whatever wonky directions they decide to provide. Okay, I can zoom in and out with the mouse, but I can't do anything else. Can't get out of it. How the hell do I end the... Okay, end the flight. End flight. Okay, now what? Can I get to the desktop without leaving the game? Let's look up here. What's going on? Flight Sim. Tools. Well, that gives me settings. I'm not interested in that right now. Okay, so I got to quit to the desktop in order to get my VR headset working and check my settings. I wonder if they're deliberately trying to make this as clumsy and difficult as possible, or if they're just losing their edge. Quit to desktop. Oh, and now it doesn't even want to do that. I do want to leave Flight Simulator. I'm just not sure I want to come back. Okay, let's pause this while I reorganize. Okay, here we are. Finally, 15, maybe 20 minutes later, back in Flight Sim with VR working. As far as I know. And I'm in this 172. I flew a 172 in real life. Never cared for them. Never liked it. Not nearly as much fun to fly as the Cessna 150. And not enough, just not my favorite airplane. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like most of the airplanes I bought are here, so that's good. Airplanes, let's see what I got. Well, I want to fly something really simple so that it's not hard to set up the controls, because I think that's going to be the next challenge in this game. Let's try... Savage Cup, that's pretty easy. Okay, so now are we going to save and back? All right. Alright, so we got that. Now we've got to select a departure. JFK I selected before. Let's see if it kept forgetting where I was. So let's see if it remembers this time. Right, let's try start flight and see. It's going to be nighttime because I forgot to change the time. Wasn't sure how to do it. I'm not sure why we're not seeing the actual game, but let's see. Maybe it's got more loading to do. Oh joy. You know, you just can't spend enough time loading stuff from the internet to your computer to play a game. Over and over and over. Yeah, let's do more of that. Okay, now, this doesn't look right. I don't actually, what I've got is, it looks like a movie. Okay, now, finally I'm in the airplane. Okay.
Kennedy Tower Savage, November Tree.
There must be a way.
5 at runway 4 left, ready for departure. Departing straight out.
Of course, I can't remember how to turn the,
Savage November Tree,
Turn the lights
19
on.
altimeter, 29.40 departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 4 left.
Oh, good, I have a headlamp. All right, well, we'll just try flying here. Looks like we've got everything. I don't know if my rudder pedals work. Oh, of course, none of the controls are mapped. All right, so how the hell do we do that? What a pain in the butt. All right, settings. Controls. Radio, not interested. Flight control surfaces. Let's get that done. Control trimming surfaces. All right, all I really need is elevator trim. Search by input. Well, do you not know that I have joysticks here? Asobo? I mean, what the hell? Well, there has to be a way to get to the actual joysticks. What does that E stand for? Nothing, apparently. Controls. Hardware settings. Maybe if I click on that, I'll see something. Fine-tune your info. All I've got is a keyboard. It is not detecting my joysticks. Okay. Monsieur Asobo, vous êtes bête. Okay, that's enough. I've had enough for today. I'm going to go on the internet and YouTube and see if I can figure something out that I'm sure I would be able to figure out if I just had a printed manual, which I don't. What I do have is all sorts of helpful crap that I can download from the internet. Okay, that's enough for that. At this point, I am not thinking this was a good buy, and I may just see if I can get them to cancel my purchase, and I'll go back to Flight Sim 2020 until somebody gets something better. But I really want to get this working and at least give it a chance. It's just, my God, they don't seem to want me to. It's like they just don't want you to get this thing working and actually enjoy it. Between Microsoft, Xbox games, and Asobo, they're heading 180 degrees in the wrong bloody direction. That's all I have to say about that. And thank you for watching. I'll have more tomorrow, I hope.